Very recently, Apple updated their iPad Pro with things like M1 chip and Thunderbolt port. Today, I'll be doing a spec comparison of iPad Pro with Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus and Microsoft Surface Pro X. In design, all of them have the aluminum back, which should feel premium in hand. All of them has a simple back design. None of them has changed from the previous generation in terms of design. I love the design of these tablets. In display section, iPad Pro has 11-inch and 12-inch models. Both of them have 120Hz refresh rate, but the 12.9-inch model uses the mini LED technology. Samsung is using 12.4-inch 120Hz Super AMOLED display, and Surface Pro is using 13-inch IPS LCD display with 60Hz refresh rate. Here, Surface Pro will lag behind in terms of display tech and refresh rate. In camera department, iPad Pro has 12 megapixel regular, 10 megapixel ultra-wide and a LiDAR sensor at back, and 12 megapixel ultra-wide camera at front. Tab S7 has 13 megapixel regular and 5 megapixel ultra-wide camera at back and 8 megapixel at front. Surface Pro X has 10 megapixel rear and 5 megapixel front camera. I don't think that tablet cameras will be as good as your smartphone cameras, but I think the front camera of iPad Pro may beat both of them. Chipset wise, iPad Pro has Apple M1 chip, Tab S7 Plus has Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 Plus, and Surface Pro X has Microsoft SQ2 chip, which is a custom Qualcomm chip. Here I think M1 will wash them all. As we have seen in the past, M1 has already beat the high-end Intel chips. iPad Pro has 8 and 16 gigs of RAM, and storage starts from 128 up to 2 TB, which is really insane. Tab S7 Plus has 6 and 8 GB RAM and 128, 256 and 512 GB storage. The Surface Pro X has 8 and 16 GB RAM and 128, 256 and 512 GB SSD. Software wise, iPad Pro is running on iPadOS 14.5. Samsung is running on Android 10 on top of One UI 2, and Surface Pro X is running on Windows 10 Home Edition on ARM. But I think that the clear winner is iPad OS, as other OS are not as good as iPadOS for tablets. At security section, iPad Pro and Surface Pro X has IR face unlock, and Tab S7 Plus has under display fingerprint scanner. All these tablets have stylus support and no headphone jack. Tab S7 Plus and iPad Pro has the quad speaker setup, and Surface Pro X has stereo speakers. iPad Pro has 40.88 Wh battery for the 12.9-inch model and 28.65 Wh battery for the 11-inch model. The Tab S7 Plus has 10,090 mAh battery, and the Surface Pro X has the 38 Wh battery. Here, iPad Pro supports up to 18 watts fast charging, and the Tab S7 Plus supports up to 45 watts fast charging. The price of iPad Pro starts at $799 for the 11-inch model and $1099 for the 12.9-inch model. $849 and $1499 are the starting price of Galaxy Tab S7 Plus and the Surface Pro X respectively. Here I think iPad Pro and the Tab S7 provides better value than the Surface Pro X. Here comes the end of this video. Thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, then hit the like button and share this video. Also, if you want to see more content like this, then don't forget to subscribe my channel. So bye and see you again at the next one.